Hey, welcome to the Post. I am C.O. Brown, your host, C.O. Brown, and this is Dreams in Action. I want to hop on really quick. I just got in. It's, I don't know, maybe about 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. But I had an amazing day. And so as I was driving home, I just wanted to just hop on really fast and just talk about something really quick and just share my day about this thing called purpose. Malcolm Gladwell, he made famous this concept of the 10,000 hour rule. That whatever you do for 10,000 hours, you become the subject matter expert at that thing that you're doing. And I want to talk really quick about purpose. Sometime throughout the week, I'm going to share 5 things that I wish I had learned early in my life. I'm 51, turning 52 soon, July the 27th. So yes, I take gifts. Yes, indeed. But I want to ask you to like this post, subscribe, share, join the page as we go to 500 to 1,000. Hopefully one day we have an impact with people all across the globe. But I want to talk about purpose really quick. The 5 things that I wish I learned, and I'll just talk about purpose. Number 1 is peace, purpose, prosperity, people, and last, passion. But I want to share tonight about purpose in my day. Malcolm Gladwell, in this sense of talking about the 10,000 hour rule, that whatever you do for 10,000 hours, you become the subject matter expert at it. And I want to say that purpose is very significant, very powerful, that whatever you continue to prepare yourself in that thing, that purpose that you feel that you've been gifted, you've been called to do, is going to open so many doors for you. My day, I had an opportunity, woke up this morning, studied. I'm always having some kind of book or studying some kind of article, reading something that's related to trauma or related to clinical psychology, or trying to study people, even looking at the neuroplasticity of the brain. I've come a long way from a young man who grew up in the inner city, Washington, D.C. in the projects. I have experienced numerous things in my life, past struggles, on the run from my own demons of poverty and not wanting to be homeless and all of that. But I want to say that I love what I do. And that is finding the crossroads of people's lives and walking alongside them to help them find purpose. Now, yes, I am trained to become a licensed clinical professional, to meet people at the crossroads, to help them up, to allow them to understand that you don't have to give up on life, but you can just keep going. Regardless of what pains, what problems, what things that you have experienced, there's still hope. There's still opportunities for us to get up. One of my favorite movies was Rocky Balboa, the movie Rocky. Sylvester Stallone is starring as Rocky Balboa. There's one particular scene where he's fighting Tommy Guns, and Tommy Guns is a young man. He's up and coming. He wants to become the heavyweight champion of the world. He thinks Rocky is in his way. All of the people are esteem Rocky and recognize Rocky as the greatest. And so he feels that his mentor is somehow in the way of him becoming great. So this Tommy Guns, he challenges Rocky to a battle, and he comes to his house to insult him, insult his wife, insult his family, and invites Rocky into the alley to fight. And he's fighting this young Tommy Guns. This is not the same Rocky who used to be young and just be fighting and just knocking people out. His tenacity to keep going in the midst of odds. Now, Tommy Guns is whipping Rocky, just battering Rocky, just knocking Rocky all over the place. And Rocky finds himself in the gutter, in the trash gutter. And he starts yelling and screaming, "Is this your champion? Is this who you think is the greatest? I beat him." Tommy Guns is boasting, he's bragging. Rocky is lying down in the gutter, in the trash, like life is over. And all of a sudden, Rocky just pulls himself up out of the gutter, and he says to young Tommy Guns, yo, 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 Tommy, one more round, one more round. And at that time there, the music comes on. Dun, 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 dun. If you watched that movie back in the day, you can hear individuals in the movie, yeah, we excited that Rocky gets out of the gutter to get that one more round. The story ends, he beats Tommy Guns, knocked Tommy Guns out, he goes to his family, everyone is cheering about Rocky. Now what does this have to do with my day? I'm glad you asked. Well, when you find yourself in purpose, there's a preparation that takes place regarding your purpose. You don't mind spending the hours reading or studying or trying to better yourself, that which you feel that you've been equipped to do, called to do, challenged to do. And that is to meet people at the crossroads of life to help them up. Today I had an amazing time. I had an opportunity to meet with some professors at a specific university that we established partnership with to bring in interns to help the community to be better. While I'm there, I had an opportunity to meet with the lieutenant governor of the land. And the conversation was centered around mental health professionals to develop young up-and-coming fighters or advocates for communities to be able to meet people at the crossroads of pain, problems, and situations, to be trained as clinical professionals to meet people at the crossroads of their lives. I had an amazing time to talk with professors and other scholars and even the lieutenant governor and up-and-coming young clinicians to prepare themselves for what's coming. And I want to say, those who in need of help or counseling, seek somebody. Go find a therapist. Go find a counselor. If you're active duty military or if you are a veteran, find that therapist, that chaplain or that clinician or that behavioral health specialist to meet you at the crossroads of your life to help you up. That was my day. It was just such an opportunity to step back and begin to reflect and say, when you find yourself in your purpose and you living out that purpose, so many doors of opportunity begin to open. I'm going to just conclude with this. I'm looking forward to having the opportunity to travel within the next 4 weeks to go to Brazil. I'm going to Brazil. I had an opportunity to be invited to Brazil to teach on trauma. My experiences, I'm not the subject matter expert yet, but I'm putting in the work to study, to read, and later even to do some even deep dives in understanding the mind and how we meet people at the crossroads of their lives to help them up. To help them up. Well, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to go to bed now. Meeting with some brothers for breakfast and some good conversation with a group of brothers, a group of men. And we're going to have some great conversation. Hey, but I would just want to close and say, find that purpose and what you have been called to do. You feel like this is the gift that you have been born to do. 2 things that happen in life that's quite significant. The day you were born and the day that you discover why you were born. And for me, this training to become a licensed clinical professional, to meet people at the crossroads of their lives, to help them up. There's nothing else I desire to do. Hey, but you take care. Hey, listen, join me, ride with me, roll with me, rock with me as we continue the journey to help people up, their dreams, goals, and aspirations, that they may be able to be who they have been created to be, to live authentic. Talk to you soon. Talk to you soon.